So, the Halloween special then.
Yes, I've put you down for Mansions of Madness.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'll take Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Mm-hmm. What's the joke? Are we like ripping off a horror film or something?
Yeah. Well, I thought about like Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Yeah.
but it's kind of hard to do without being in
Chainsaw.
Texas.
What?
But I did realise we found a pretty good location.
Yeah, where?
Yeah, you know that old house?
The one up on the hill.
That's the one.
Oh, sounds great. So what's the story behind this place?
Well, rumour has it used to be the home of a board game reviewer who died under mysterious circumstances.
Board game review. Who want to do that?
Yeah, I know, right? Supposedly, on dark nights, you can still hear the sound of like tumbling dice and strange groans.
Groans?
Yeah, like the sound a gamer makes when someone takes their worker placement spot.
Oh, you mean like...
Ah. Yeah, more like... Yeah, like that.
That wasn't me.
Open the door, Robin.
I'm not opening the door.
Just open the door.
This was your idea. You open the door.
Fine. Oh my god. Robin, take a look at this.
What is it? Someone's recreated our setup. Even down to the golden grater.
Looks like the lights are working.
What are you doing?
Give us some more light.
This is weird. We shouldn't be here.
Oh, dunno. Seems perfectly safe.
Why are you sitting down?
Well, how else are we going to film an episode?
Am I the only one here who hasn't lost their mind?
Robin, someone obviously went to a lot of trouble here. We shouldn't have wasted it.
Did you do all this?
No, of course not. Welcome to this very special Halloween episode of Which is Greater. Today we're looking at Betrayal at House on the Hill. And Robin.
And Mansions of Madness, 2nd edition.
Yeah, we are.
This just feels wrong.
Is it because we're sat on the opposite side of the table to normal? Betrayal at House on the Hill is the one game that says yes you can. Yes, you can play as a priest escorting 2 small children to an abandoned house in the woods. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then maybe play as some other combination of comically dumb horror stereotypes that the game offers you.
Once you've chosen characters and found some trackers that actually stay attached to your character card in any meaningful way, it's time to enter the mansion.
What are you doing there? No one knows. But you're going to find out. From this humble entrance hall, you'll move out and explore the mansion.
Rooms are suitably themed and atmospheric, and many have certain effects or symbols on them.
You'll gain weapons or tools. Your stats will rise or fall. When you enter a room with one of these symbols on the tile, you'll draw one of the freakishly long cards from the corresponding deck and read it aloud, discovering just what weirdness has befallen your character this time. As you enter the room, a strange feeling overcomes you, a thickness to the air, though there is nothing you can see. You turn around to realize your fellow explorers have disappeared. I don't remember this card. Have you seen this one before, Robin?
What the hell? Where'd the lights go? Oh. Thing on the frickin'... Oh, that much better. Oh, much better. What's this? Note. Unique item. Clear evidence that something weird is going on. Very funny, Matt. Very reminiscent of Mansions of Madness as well. Except in this, you're not playing as some creepy children. You're investigators, drawn to the mansion by mystery and misfortune. You have to figure out what's going on and to escape with your life and your sanity intact.
Much like Betrayal, you'll start in the room and explore your surroundings, discovering strange items and secrets as you uncover the mystery of the mansion.
But unlike the random room layout of Betrayal, Mansions of Madness is controlled by an app. This allows the game to hide everything from the investigators and steadily reveal the map and the story as you explore.
When you come across one of these Explore tokens, interacting with the corresponding icon on the app will give you a little bit of thematic text, and if you have the right key, will let you access the next room.
It's a great system putting all the bookkeeping onto the app and creating the suspense of never knowing what's around the next corner. I wonder what's in here. The door opens without you even touching it.
Don't go into the bedroom. That sounds like an omen. Phew, that was close. As you explore the house in Betrayal, you'll come across omens. And every time you do, you must roll the dice, hoping to roll higher than the total number of omens you've come across so far. Really? What is up with this place? Oh no. Failure triggers the haunt. This is what you've been waiting for, because it turns out one of your friends has tricked you all into coming to this mysterious house, and you've just fallen into their trap. You all check the traitor's tome, but just the first page, no peeking at the scenario rules yet.
You use the omen card you've drawn and the room it was discovered in to determine the scenario you're playing, and then look below to figure out who the betrayer is.
So, the ball in the recording studio. Oh, it's me.
Once the investigators have taken their turn, the game gets a go. This mythos phase will see new monsters hunting you down or horrifying events testing your investigator's sanity. Huh? Shit! There are two types of damage you can take in Mansions of Madness. Physical and mental. If you take too much, you won't be defeated immediately. If you're wounded, you'll get slowed down. Or you can get driven insane. And insanity in Mansions of Madness is a brilliant mechanic.
The Insane Investigator takes and looks at the other side of one of the Insane cards. Its effects can range anywhere from nothing to wanting to make the other investigators lose.
But only they know what is on it. The other players can only look at them with suspicion.
Say, aren't you that reviewer that died here? Oh no, you're the reviewer here. You've always been the reviewer.
Why don't know what's going on at the start of Mansions of Madness? By following the clues, you'll slowly piece together the greater mystery, and then find out how to win the scenario.
For example, you'll come across a locked door. Later, you'll find a key inside a puzzle box, and that'll get you inside the room you saw earlier.
It feels good making progress, which means I really have to go back in here.
The traitor takes the traitor's tome and leaves the room to read the scenario rules in secret.
The rest of the players read the corresponding text in the survivor's booklet.
But neither side knows exactly what the other side knows. These are all classic horror scenarios. And there's so much variety. The game features over 50 of these. So you never know exactly what's going to happen.
Okay, no ghosts. Good. What's this?
Hello, Robin. I see you found my scripts.
So, how's Season 3 going?
So well. So very well.
Now is probably a good time to tell you about Mansions of Madness combat system.
Again, this uses the app. You select the monster you wish to attack and then the weapon type you're attacking with, and the app generates not just some damage but an actual description of what goes down. You'll also have to roll some dice, but of course you do. This is a thematic game. Dice rolling is part of every haunted mansion.
Mansions of Madness has so many thematic touches like those attack descriptions, all the way down to bookcases you can put in front of doors to keep the monsters out. Why aren't there any bookcases?
You gotta face me eventually, Robin!
You can only defeat the traitor in the recording studio via debate.
Here's Matt!
Wait, you can't kill me till you've won the Golden Greater.
What? Damn it!
Put the axe down. Put it down. Down. Okay. Okay. So,
It only takes a moment to see that the components for Mansions of Madness are far superior to Betrayal at House on the Hill.
Are you trying to suggest that Madame Zostra shouldn't be trying to limbo?
Yes.
But appreciate the beautiful genius of the creepily elongated cards. They just make you feel so out of sorts as you slowly draw one from the deck.
But you really shouldn't need sellotape to make stat trackers stay in place.
Are we really going to be so surface level today? I was hoping to cut a little deeper.
okay, let's talk about gameplay. Betrayal is a bizarre mass of random nonsense that has the audacity to call itself a game.
How dare you?
The first half of the game is just a drawn-out, randomized setup stage. The real game begins when the traitor is finally revealed, and then the haunt is often ridiculously unbalanced.
Goodness, Robin, you certainly have come out all guns blazing for this one. It's almost as though you feel threatened by something. I can sympathise with what you're saying. Betrayal is random, and silly, and dumb, and that's going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people. Some people are going to hate this game. However, I've got two counterpoints.
And they are?
One, Mansions of Madness is just as full of unrefined randomness as Betrayal.
From mythos events and combat triggers to endless dice-based stat tests.
It might hide its randomness behind this veneer of digital respectability, but look past that and you find broadly the same nonsense you vilify Betrayal for.
But you can't just look past it. The app is Mansions of Madness' greatest selling point.
It creates a sense of real exploration and discovery. It creates a narrative experience. It enables full co-op play, which wasn't possible in the earlier edition where one player had to be the evil house. Plus, cool puzzles and events tailored to the scenario.
It's a great piece of kit.
It does craft this narrative for you. It is very clever. But it also sucks out so much of the player agency. It's as though you're acting out the motions that the game demands you act out. Your character's in an elaborate performance, you just haven't been given the script. But point two, Betrayal is about creating thematic experiences. You don't play it to have this tightly balanced competition, you play it to discover what insane story will come out of it this time.
One time, the haunt took so long to happen, we had to put out every tile. The mansion was this huge, sprawling map. And the first thing the traitor did when they came into the room? Remove every single tile, because this haunt required the map to be collapsed to one room. It was beyond hilarious, and I know how dumb it sounds, but it was just one of the most memorable evenings in my gaming history.
Mansions of Madness, for all of its clever scenario construction, will never have that spark of silliness that truly creates memorable stories.
Okay, I think I see what you mean. So Betrayal is interested in stories that the players create as they play through the game, whereas Mansions of Madness is interested in crafted stories that the players experience.
Yes.
But that means that Mansions of Madness's experiences are far more consistent, because they're pre-crafted. Whereas in Betrayal, although yes, you've had some incredible highs, it's also chucked up some really rough lows.
A little. Again, Betrayal, not for everybody. But, Robin, how many of these consistent experiences does Mansions offer?
4.
Sorry, I don't think we heard you there.
4.
4! For the bargain price of 2 Betrayals.
They're very good.
But it's insulting. Like, I mean, they're barely even replayable. Like, Betrayal comes with 50 scenarios. 50! You could play a different one every week for a year.
And be banned from game night.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
There's just been so much more effort put into Mansions of Madness.
Yeah, a single scenario of Mansions might be slightly better than a single scenario of Betrayal, but Betrayal at its best is so much more memorable, and it doesn't leave you with the dirty feeling of Fantasy Flight's fingers in your wallet. Even the miniatures feel cheap.
So I guess we're giving the Golden Greater to Betrayal.
Yes.
So I guess you won the scenario too.
Oh, it's not over yet. Please like and subscribe.